I thought you grew up in Illinois. I grew up in Southern Illinois, which I know. But if you look at the map, okay, I know it's above the Mason-Dixon line. I understand. But if you've ever been there and you've heard people talk and you look around, no, it's not the South, but it's like the top of the belt buckle. Do you know what I'm saying? Of the Bible Belt. It is country, but it's southern. Okay, thank you, Rafferty. It's the South. Please believe me. Please, please no. Nita Furian says Southern and Northern Illinois are so different. I was from, and going south felt like a different state. It's like a different planet. It's so different. And I actually really love Northern Illinois. Also from Southern Illinois, can verify. Thank you, Coffee Kaiju. As a Southerner, we don't accept Illinois. You know what? And you're right not to. No. I understand. Look, it's not Alabama. They are different. They are different variations. You know what I'm saying? It's a different, But yeah, America is very. Hold on. So, here's a question. Map of United States. Hold on, I want to see something. Okay, what do you consider Kentucky and Virginia and parts of North Carolina? The South? Well, if you look at the map, we are perpendicular to all of those things. So suck it. You guys have to remember, Illinois it's a very long, thin state, right? So, and like most of Kentucky is actually, it looks like it's above Illinois. It's not a latitude thing. It's a Civil War holdover. No, I understand that. But the way that the South is currently now, and do you understand what I'm saying? Also, Southern Illinois, I think right there is the line. Was the line, excuse me. No accent equals not Southern. Sorry. That's because I've worked really hard to erase it. Now you'll hear it, right? When I say orange or when I say certain things, but I have worked really hard to fix it. It's not perfect. Oh yeah, no, Southern Illinois is bordered by Indiana. That shit is south. It's not south in the way. It's not south in the way that, Louisiana, Georgia, Alabama. It's not the same at all. It's north-south. Please believe it. It's north-south, okay? Do you say wash like my grandparents? I don't, because I heard my dad say it. Now, my dad sounds like, it's time to go wash the car, and that's my dad. And he has lived there he is now 93. So Appalachia, I love Appalachia, actually. We are not in Appalachia, but we do have the Shawnee rainforest, the Shawnee, which is gorgeous and super cool. Definitely not Appalachia, though. Wish. King Tut says, I live in Illinois, and my father's side in Carrier Mills, Southern Illinois. Yep, it's south as fuck when you get down that ways. I'm telling you, it's crazy. You grew up hearing Warsh and would get very upset. We would just make fun of him. We would just make fun of his ass. It's so funny. My understanding of the U.S. is that all of it is technically the Midwest. The Midwest is very... Illinois is also the Midwest. That's the problem with Illinois. It's the heart of the heartland, right? So it kind of looks like a bit of a heart. Not like this, but I did go to Holiday World. Yes, absolutely. The North Coast, you know how it is. What is California? California is its own beast. California, I mean, it depends on what part of California. You have to remember, the states are so big. A lot of the states are as big as countries. California is multiple countries in Europe in terms of size. Yeah, Cali is definitely West Coast, for sure. Only problem I have with Illinois is how flat everything is out there. It is extremely flat. It is a really good place to go for a bike ride because it is so flat, but it is very flat. You can see for miles and miles. It's beautiful. Santa Claus, Indiana. Has anybody ever been there? That's fun. There are 4 zones of the U.S. Midwest, Cali, New England, and the South. Used to live in Arizona, now I'm a Texan. Woo, that heat. Whoa, I could never live in either one of those places. Except maybe, so like Texas is also really unique, guys. I've been all the way to like the tippy tip of Texas. And I've also been to the northern part that's in that near that long strip of Oklahoma. And it's so crazy. It's so crazy how different, but also not it is. Pat says, Paige is desperate to let you know that the South will write against stop. Stop. That's no. You knock it off. Oh my God. It's nice and cold in the mountains of Arizona. Oh, I suppose it would be, wouldn't it? Interesting. Illinois wasn't even Confederate, LOL. That is true. The tippy tip of Illinois is kind of where there was a lot of like, because that's kind of the wall between the two. Illinois is a blue state. That's how we know it's not the South. I'm pretty sure that one of the more southern states went blue this time. That also doesn't tell you. Tell us about the War of Northern Aggression, Paige. Oh, it was Georgia. Okay. Thank you. Confederate circumcision of Illinois. Send tweets. Stop. Oh God, I love whenever I say I'm from, because like I never went, like I'll be like, you know, just walking around and people are like, oh, where are you from? And I'm like, oh, you know, I'm from the States. And they're like, oh, where about? And I always say like, oh, Illinois. And they'll go, oh, Chicago. And I'm just like, yes. Even though that's not true. I'm not here to, you know, it's complicated. Closer to, I guess, like, I don't know. Closer to St. Louis or what's the other, what's the big city in Kentucky? I'm looking at a map here. Nashville, which I love, by the way. I love Nashville. I would never live there in 1,000 years. Imagine me with a Chicago accent. I know, right? See, when I go to Chicago, people are like, oh, yeehaw, because of my accent. But when I talk to my mom or my dad a bit, or anybody from Southern Illinois a bit, my accent will come out. But it's not as thick as, say, Louisville, right? You got to remember when you're talking to Canadians anyway, like 85% of people live in big cities and 50% live in like 5 cities. That's absolutely true. Absolutely true. I love Paducah. Nashville is Tennessee. You're right. I'm thinking of Louisville. Sorry. You're right. Shout out to the St. Louis Zoo. Yes, I love St. Louis. I love St. Louis. We would go there quite often. Super fun. And I have family there now, which is cool. My accent also does come out when I'm talking to Plague. Big time. Oh, yeah. Now, he has a much thicker, like... Because, like, Kentucky and Southern Illinois have a different pace. Southern Illinois has that accent. It's not super thick, right? But it's quicker, right? The lower you go south, the more southerly you go, the more the slower the cadence of the speech goes, which is really interesting. This is a convo I'm too Yankee to understand. Where are you from? Yeah, the drawl. Yeah, for sure. Oh my gosh, I actually really like North Carolina. Tennessee's weird. It's not for everybody, but I actually quite like North Carolina. So good for you. Anything below I-80 is Southern Illinois. That's right. New York. I love New York. I lived there for a while. That was fun. New York City. Good times. Tennessee does have some of the nicest drivers, though. I think that, if I'm not mistaken, and I might be wrong, I feel like Tennessee has decent roads, at least compare New York City, better roads than compared to like Illinois. Illinois' roads are dog shit, real bad. I wish Northern Illinois were cheaper. I really want to move back. I know. Anyone from New Jersey here? Where are the New Jersey people at? Where are you at? Where are you? Hey, Paige, here in the UK, accents change almost from town to town 10 miles away. They sure do. It's incredible. I love that. Thank you. Thank you for mentioning that. I think that's so cool. I love all the, I feel like everywhere on that side of the planet is just so fascinating. I wish I could travel more. Alas, maybe one day when baby is older. Illinois roads are god awful. Plus tolls. Oh my God, the tolls, insane. I would rather drive through Atlanta. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. 10 miles over, you just get to thank goodness you're here, right? Guys, don't be mean to me and the other Hoosiers in Indiana. It's the land of corn, basketball, and the cars that go vroom vroom. That's right. I like Indiana. It's fine. It's fine. I have enjoyed Indianapolis. I lived in Atlanta. There's a reason I live in St. Louis now. Atlanta, I would not live in Atlanta. Mostly the heat. I would not be able to handle that. Have I ever been to a NASCAR race? No, but I would love to. Cargo vroom vroom, awesome. Love that. Illinois roads are fine. Have we forgotten Wisconsin exists? Yes, Wisconsin roads suck, but it's mostly because of the weather, right? Because it's so cold. Have you ever been to New Glarus? New Glarus, Wisconsin? Oh God, what was the name? There was a brewery there that I went to. I drove to, I think I must have been 18, 19. It was fabulous. Some of the best beer that I've ever had. The only redeeming Wisconsin is cheese and red letter media. Spotted Cow. Oh my God, yes. Oh, wow. Fantastic. And it's also a beautiful area. If you want to go just like on a road trip, go to New Glarus, Wisconsin and check out Spotted Cow. Super cool. We did a tour of, me and a couple friends did a tour of the Spotted Cow. I guess it was the Spotted Cow. That's right, because it has a little cow on the bottle, right? I'm a native of Missouri, and every time I hear a story from that state, I'm thankful I wasn't raised there. I don't think I've ever been too deep into Missouri, other than St. Louis. She funger on my dunger till I'm down under. I like that. I have never been. Sprecher Brewery? No. Everyone I've met from Wisconsin drinks a shocking amount of alcohol. I mean, the beer there is really good. I kind of can't blame them in that regard. It is delicious. Canadians love to drink. They love it. Canada they love it so much. Should I tier list the states? I have been to quite a few. Do you know what state I love? Do you know what state I actually... Should I do that now? Should I do that now? Do you know what state I am actually like bananas about? The bananas. I'm scared. I don't know how to do a tier list. Oh my God. There is one state that I'm absolutely bananas about. Bananas. Wait a minute. Oh gosh. Oh shoot. Hold on. I think I goofed it. I think I have it set that I'm on Fear and Hunger instead of just talking. Whoops. I sure am. I will put it to just chatting for now. And then when we get to the game, we can switch it back. There we go. Oopsie. Sorry. Yeah. How do I do tier list stuff? Is the baby down or is he? I've been to a lot. Have I been to Colorado? Yes. I love Colorado. I actually quite like it. No, I don't want to give away any more of my feelings on states. I mean, Oh, you guys. Oh my gosh. I'm putting a new mouse together while he dances in front of a fan. Is he dancing? My son likes to dance like this. We did not teach him this. I think he was maybe like, he never really, he's not like one of these dancers like some little babies are. But like one day, I think he was maybe 11, 12, 13 months old. And he just was like this. I was like, what are you doing? And he was like, and I'm like, oh my God, he's dancing. I was like, I guess he's just not a dancer. But then one day he was doing this, which is so weird because I don't think Pat ever did that in front of him. Like so weird, the yoinky splicky. He's got that old man jig, right? Or I've been cross country twice from Oregon to North Carolina. Where have I been? I'll tell you where I've been. Map of United States. And then I still have feelings about the other states though. I have been to Washington, Oregon, California, Arizona, New Mexico, Texas, Utah, Nevada, Idaho, Montana, Wyoming, Colorado, Texas, Oklahoma. I want to say I went to Kansas once. I did a lot of road trips. South Dakota, North Dakota. I don't know if I've been to Nebraska. I can't remember. Minnesota and Wisconsin, Illinois, of course. I can't remember if I've been to Iowa, Missouri, Arkansas, Tennessee. I've been to Louisiana. I don't know if I've been to Mississippi. Been to Georgia, North Carolina, Florida, definitely many times. Ohio, unfortunately. Maine, New York, Jersey, DC. That might be it. Do you count being in an airport or do you have to step out of the airport to count? I think you have to get out of the airport. I think you have to take a step out because I think that isn't it like legally considered not where, you know what I mean? Like it's not considered like a place. Like it is, but do you know what I mean? I have no idea what I'm talking about. Oh, yes. No, I've been to Michigan. Yeah, thank you. I've been there. I used to go on a lot of train trips, road trips. That was kind of one of my big things when I was younger. When I was a little girl, a liminal space. Thank you. Yes, thank you. Pat says, new mouse I got is primo. You'll really like it. I'm also replacing the mouse and keyboard in the office because they've been make-upped. Yeah, sorry. I was like slapping some paint on over here and I like just squirted makeup all over the F and the C key. If you know what I mean, ladies. Sorry about that. Oh, you've been to the Grand Canyon. I never did get to go to the Grand Canyon. What a bummer. What a bummer. I'm looking at my phone at the chat when I have you up here. What is wrong with me? That keyboard has lived a long life. R.I.P. We could clean it. Too bad the Grand Canyon's gone now. It's gone. Makes me think of that one Spielberg movie where a guy's original country has a coup and he doesn't have access to the U.S., so he just has to stay at the airport for a year. Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, we'll keep it for emergencies, but it's kind of worn down. Yeah, that's fair. Okay, are you coming over with the child? Because I can... No, you're not. Okay. Oh, I thought you were going to show me how to do a terminal. How to do a tier list. I think, yeah, that was a true story, right? Emergency wiener. Ew, as if. Ugh. As if. What's Galron's top state? I think he's only been to the States once. Yeah. And it was to pick up Caboose. We went on a big road trip. It was wonderful. I love road trips. Love, 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 love. Just Google United States tier list and someone would have made the template for you. Let's see. Create a United States tier list. This makes me nervous. So wait, you just take it and plant it somewhere? Okay, okay. Excuse me. Okay. Okay. All right, we'll do that real quick. Does Gowron have dual citizenship? He has the ability to get it extremely easily if he wishes. Which we're gonna, once he's a little bit older, we'll talk to him about that and see what he wants to do. Oh, good. Okay, good. That's the one I have. Okay, great. All right. Let me see if I can't get you guys over here. And we'll move this here. Oh, that's fine. What the hell? Oh, right. Got it. I'll put that there. Okay. By the way, really quick, Cookie Tosser resubbed for 13 months. Thank you. Mongorific resubbed for 17. Thank you, guys. And Sandbirds tipped $10 hairs and said, hello, Hope family as well. A friend of mine invited me to his 1-year-old son's birthday party at the end of the month. Any advice for a gift? Honestly, you can't go wrong with books. They're really fun. You can't go wrong with a children's book, especially if it's a children's book that is tailored to the adult's interests, right? A 24-karat solid gold Labubu. Absolutely. So, like, I tend to give, like, some cute little books and things like that, because that's about the time. I mean, you should be reading to your child as often as possible, but that's the time when, like, you know, yeah. Oh, they love pop-up books. Oh, so cute. Sir Gooberton subscribed. Thank you so much. Much obliged to you. All right, let me try to get this going. Thank you very much, guys. Okay, there's that. And now I'm going to try to... I think... Oh, I can do this. I'm an adult. Oh, yes, properties. Okay. Okay. Right. Okay, I think that did it. Is that correct? Wait, hold on. This is hard. What the fuck? Oh, whatever. That's good. There. Okay. Kablam. Is that's too far over, isn't it? Whatever. We're going to do it like this. Whatever. Hold on, wait. Maybe I'm so bad at this. I can do it. I'm an adult. There we go. What's the general opinion on Cool Whip versus Ready Whip? Cool Whip for sure. I do like Cool Whip. Move the fucking window up. Listen, I'm doing my best over here, all right? All right, hold on. I'm going to move it over. Oh, shit. Now I just made it bigger. I don't know. I'm scared. I'm scared to... There, good enough. Whatever. Okay. Right, tier list. Here we go. Don't nobody be mean me. Okay. Right. Nothing changed. Well, this is what we're doing. I'm too anxious. All right. These are not the state flags. They're just things that just say it's not very good, but it's fine. It's my birthday month. It's my month of truth, guys. This offset tier list is making my piss boil. Yeah, well, suck it. All right. Do you remember that scene in A Bug's Life where the leaf falls in front of a line of ants and they all panic about how they're lost? Yeah, that's me. I get a whole month, guys. It's my month of truth. All right. So let's see what we've got. Let's start with Illinois. Illinois. I have so many mixed feelings about it. Now, these may change. I might put it here. And I say that because it has a lot of really beautiful forest, a lot of really cool nature down here. You've got Chicago. You got a lot of cool shit in the center that nobody really like does anything with, which is a bummer. So I would put it as B or C. In fact, I'll put it as C. I might switch it. Illinois is a solid B, B minus. I don't know. I'm because I have a lot of feelings, but that's hard because that's my home planet. You know what I'm saying? What letter is mid? Mid is going to be here. This is kind of my mid, right? Now some of these I haven't been to. I don't know. I don't think I've been to Connecticut. But I like the idea of Connecticut. New York, I really love. I like upstate New York. I like the city. But I have a lot of mixed feelings there as well. I'm going to put it as A for now. I may switch. There's a lot. I also have a lot of feelings about New York. We're going to go with the places that I have spent a lot of time or lived first. Where is... so Illinois, New York, California... I'm going to put that as solid B. I don't care for LA. I don't care for LA at all. I do like Northern California. I love San Diego. If I was going to live in California, it would be San Diego. I love San Diego. So California is C tier. It would be C tier if it weren't for San Diego. I'm okay with San Francisco, but San Diego, I love. All three of those states suck. I have a lot of mixed feelings. I may move New York down to B, but I'm kind of okay with it there. I hate LA. I don't like LA at all. Let's see. And I actually really like Kentucky a lot. I actually really, really, really like Kentucky. I love Paducah. I like Louisville. I really like Kentucky. I really do. It gets a bad rap, but I really enjoy Kentucky. Also, the food hold on. If you go to like these shitty little towns in Kentucky, the food there will blow your tits off. It's unreal. I wish... Oh my gosh, I would make I know Kentucky is A as wild. Hear me out. Hear me. Kentucky has really yummy food. Again, these may change as I think about it. I'm going to put Kentucky A for now. Hold on. Okay, thank you, Cherry Burnout. Shitty small town food. Delicious. Hold on. It does have Nashville. Shut up, Sandbirds. Fuck. I'm haunting this list with my whiteness. No. Also the bourbon. Whatever. Anyway, moving on. Florida. Ugh. I actually don't like Florida that much. I'm going to put it here for now. I'm going to put it here. Don't really care for Florida. It only isn't D because of the ocean. Because I do enjoy a beach. But everything about Florida is a nightmare. I have been robbed in Florida. I have had like this coat that was tailor-made for me, and it was so incredible. It was one of my favorite possessions ever. Stolen in the 10 seconds I had my back turned. I was like, what? And it's like, why do you have like a coat from Florida? It was like January and I flew down to, I can't remember, I think it was in Miami, which of course, right? That's Florida. Fuck Florida. But the beaches, they're nice. Gotta say. Anything in F is worse than a place Paige was robbed then. Yes, and I will get there. Louisiana. I really like Louisiana. I've only been to New Orleans, of course. And I think in Baton Rouge. I'm going to put it here for now. Because there are apparently vampires in New Orleans. And that is why. C and D for Cali, but A for Kentucky is wild. I may move it. Relax. Let me consider this. Let me consider. Cause like the problem is it kind of lives here, but I'm putting it in A because I have such positive feelings about Kentucky. But I do understand not everyone does. I think I have been to Pennsylvania. Rhode Island. I have always wanted to go to Rhode Island, but I don't know anything about it. But I've always wanted to go. So I'm going to put it here because that is where Quahog is. Because of Family Guy. Family Guy has some cool stuff. So there you go. Can you truly rank a state you haven't stepped into? I am going to be very honest, and I'll tell you, hey, I've never been there, but I'll like the idea of it. So, you know, grains of salt. Georgia. I've only ever really been to Atlanta. I like the idea of the rest of it. I'm going to put it here because I enjoyed Atlanta, but it's too hot for me. It's too hot. I like Michigan. It's nice and cold. It has many lakes, and it's a mitten. I like that. I'm for it. North Dakota. I have been to North Dakota. It sucks. It fucking sucks. There is nothing to do there. It was rough. Florida not being an F tier is insane. It would be if there wasn't like some cool fucking shit to do and have nice beaches. It's like barely in D for me. I like Michigan. So to South Dakota, what the fuck? Like these images are dog shit. South Dakota, fucking awesome. I love South Dakota. I loved it. I did a road trip through there. A+. I love South Dakota. It was so fun. I really enjoyed it. The whitest list. Let me get there, Rob. I actually really enjoyed it. I can see putting it B. I'm going to put it in A because I had such a lovely time, mostly in a lot of small towns. And I enjoyed the drive. I thought it was pretty. I really enjoyed it. Let's see. Okay, do you want to see? Okay, St. Louis. Ooh, that's St. Louis, Missouri, though. So it's like St. Louis, and then there's St. Louis, Missouri, as in like you have to remember the rest of the state exists. I'm gonna put that here. Here, I like St. Louis. I don't care for the rest of Missouri. Indiana is fine. It's as a Indianapolis, I like the entire state of Indiana. I'm going to put in D because driving through there is very stinky for some reason, and I don't know why. It's a little stinky. Do you know the part where you drive into Chicago? Kind of stinky. Is it the paper mills? Gotta be. I like Indianapolis though. All right, do you want to see one of my S tiers? You're gonna be so disappointed in me, but you need to shut the fuck up, okay? And hear me, okay? Something has to be F tier. Yes, I got some F tiers, okay? For my first S tier, however, I am going to put. Let me just make sure. Bated breath, right? Watch out. I'm going to put Wyoming. Now, hold on. It is so beautiful. I love Wyoming. Hold on. I really like Wyoming. Hold on. I love Wyoming. It's so pretty. Have you ever been to Jackson Hole? It's unbelievable. It will blow your balls off. This list is white as fuck. Wait, what do you mean? I'm not even done. I've done like fucking 12 states. Hold on. It is a very beautiful state. It is not super like, holy shit, exciting, but it is really, I think, very peaceful. I like the nature. I really, really enjoy the nature. Of course, I do love places with hole in the name. Wyoming is where Jeffree Star escaped to be with his yaks. It's true. So when that happened, I laughed so hard. Another S tier is going to be Vermont. I love Vermont. Again, I like everything about Vermont. Please don't think less of me, but I love Vermont. I do love Vermont. I do not care for Arkansas. It's going to go an F. I don't like it. Every time I've been there, miserable experience. Just miserable experience. Just very unhappy experience. Always, every time. Colorado is gonna go here because I like Colorado Springs. Again, I've only been to a few places in each state, right? I like the nature. And I actually really liked Colorado Springs, and my brain is dead. The Springs is a weird place. It's weird, but I like it. Fucking, what's the main place there? Denver. My God, my brain is dead. Love Denver. I've been there a couple of times for weddings, weirdly. Really like it. I just want to go to South Park. No. Nevada is gonna go D. I'm sorry. I actually quite like Las Vegas. But every other part of it, it's a shithole. It's too hot. I know, New Vegas, right? I love Las Vegas. New Vegas cannot save Nevada. And I have driven around there a little bit. Nothing. It's too hot. You have to remember, I get really sick in the heat. Like, the heat's the worst for me. Quahog saves Rhode Island. I like the idea. You have to remember, it's like, that seems fun. I've wanted to go to Rhode Island. Washington is gonna, I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to go with, no, it's gonna go A. I really, really like Washington quite a bit. I really like Washington quite a lot. I like it quite a lot. Okay, you guys keep saying my list is white. What would make my list not white? What does that mean? I need to know. It's almost an S. I would say it's almost S. Wyoming F, but why? So Detroit in S. So I haven't gotten to Detroit yet. They want you to say like Detroit and Chicago. I lived in Chicago for a very long time. There's part of me that really loves Chicago. And I actually don't hate Detroit. Detroit is also not a state. Detroit is in Michigan. It's my favorite state. I know, right? We need the woolly emotes to see if these super white opinions are valid. Oh no. I don't hate Detroit at all. I think, definitely parts of it, bad rap, but Michigan does have a lot of good stuff. That is true. Let's see. But yeah, no, I love Chicago. I have many mixed feelings about Chicago, but a lot of it is based in love. Ugh, so white, say other white people I know, right? Ann Arbor is peak Michigan. I like Michigan. I like Michigan. Chicago is Illinois' saving grace. There's some cool shit going on in Illinois. There's some cool stuff. Thank you for not shitting on Detroit, Paige. No, I'm serious. I haven't spent a whole lot of time in Detroit, but when I spent maybe 3-4 days there, and I certainly liked it a lot better than a lot of other places. I'll say that. And it's on the upswing. That's awesome. Springfield, Illinois, not terrible. What I love about Illinois when you drive through those small towns. They're so beautiful. I drove through Appalachia, not even that long ago, maybe 5-6 years ago, and it was I had the best time. I actually really enjoy driving through small towns that you're like, what? Where am I? Who? Like, there's like 600 people that live there. Some of the best food I've had is in these small towns with like greasy spoon diners. Ugh, love it. New Jersey. I've only really, I haven't spent that much time in Jersey, but enough that I'm kind of like, yeah, I would say C. I'm going to put it in C. It's not the worst place in the entire world, but it's not, it didn't blow me away. It didn't blow me away. I think it is overhated. I do. I think it is overhated. I think there's a lot of cool shit in Jersey. C is for the shore. That's right. Where have I been? Tennessee is gonna get. It's kind of trapped here. I'm gonna put it in C. I like Tennessee. I like it. Again, B and C is like, yeah, okay. I like it. I like Tennessee. Arizona, ooh. I'm gonna have to put it in D. You have to remember, I've only really spent much time in Phoenix, and it was so hot. I went out there with my friend, and we were both wearing these like really not skimpy, but very like breezy, very light sundresses, and like we like took maybe 18 steps outside and started like, and she was from Atlanta, and she's like, okay, no, we're getting a cab. And we were only going to walk like, we thought a few blocks, but yeah, no, fuck that. New Mexico, gonna have to say the same. Just, it's too much for me. I'm sure there's super cool things about it. That isn't for me. Alaska is gonna be, A. I really like Alaska. I really, really, really like Alaska a lot. I liked it. But again, I will always favor colder places. It's so stupid beautiful. It's almost S. It's massive too. I love Alaska. The only downside is it's attached to Canada. Hey, you know? I love Alaska. Hawaii. How do I feel? I like Hawaii a lot. I think it is absolutely ridiculously stunning and beautiful. I have only been to Honolulu very briefly for a work conference. And then I am due to go to Maui to visit a friend of mine who is from there. Maui is literally heaven. That's what I hear. I am well overdue to go to Maui. I have a very close friend of mine who lives there, and I am very excited. Yeah, it's pretty. That's what I hear. I see a lot of pictures, and I'm like, oh. So I might go visit my friend who I haven't seen in 1,000 years. West Virginia. How do I feel about West Virginia? I love poke too. I actually really, really, really loved driving through there. I think it is one of the most beautiful places I've ever seen. It is also really one of the saddest places I have seen. I'm absolutely bananas about West Virginia in the sense of like, wow, look at all this nature. I love these towns in these hills. It is almost heaven, right? It is ridiculous. So what you're saying is you like the country roads. I really do. It is absolutely stunning. Gravy Langley says, I've been there once in my life. It was pretty. It is filled with some of the shittiest people in the country. Definitely shitty people there. Also, some really, really kind people there. I ran into a little bit of trouble when I was driving through there once, and I was helped out by like a very good Samaritan, and I was so grateful. So, you know. West Virginia separated from Virginia because they didn't want to be part of a slave state. Oh, really? I did not know that. So was West Virginia the one that was like, nah? Or was it Virginia that was like, nah? It is quite sad here. Yeah, I didn't know that. It has, if I'm not mistaken, it has some of the poorest counties in the U.S. If I'm not mistaken. I actually really, West Virginia did not want to practice slavery. That's really interesting. I watch a lot of, like, I'll go on YouTube and I'll put in like Appalachia documentary, and a lot of them are in West Virginia, and it's like so fucking cool. And like I've driven through some of those, and it's so cool. I'm gonna put it here, but with the context that I have never stayed too long there, and that I just think it's so beautiful. And I've had really positive experiences there. I really like it. It makes me really sad to see a lot of abandoned buildings, a lot of ghost towns. But I think it's neat. That's where I'm at. Okay. This is such a silly thing to do. You wanted to hike the whole Appalachian Trail. You're crazy. Rough mountainous terrain with small farms. Never really developed large-scale plantations in West Virginia, right? Wants to play Fallout 76 for the West Virginia. I do. South Carolina. I don't know if I've been there. Wait, no. I went to Raleigh. Did I go to... Yeah, I went to Raleigh. I don't know. I'm going to put it here. Just because I don't know. B and C is also going to be where I'm like, I'm not entirely sure. That's North Carolina? Oh, then I don't know. Oh, okay. Well, then I'm wrong. Okay. Then, yeah, South Carolina. I feel like I guess I haven't. Charleston is the best on the East Coast, also home to Bill Murray. Huh. Charleston is in the South. Okay, no, I have not been. Have I been to Idaho? I think I have. Alabama. I can't remember if I've been there. I feel like I have. Sweet home. Fuck mobile, yeah. I'm going to put it here. Just because I can't remember. But I know about mobile. This is where it's getting a little tricky for me. Texas. I have a lot of mixed feelings about Texas. I actually really like Dallas and Austin. I've weirdly been to a lot of places in Texas. A lot of weddings happening there. And the problem is it's such a gigantic state. It's hard to get like a read. And it's definitely too hot. I don't care for Houston at all. I don't like Houston whatsoever. But I like Dallas. I liked Austin quite a bit. I don't think I've been to San Antonio. Just because I don't know, but I did like Austin. I don't know the rest of it. I'm going to put it at a C. And I did like the food I had there. Only because it's hot. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah. I'll put it at C. Oh, and yeah, I've never been to El Paso. I didn't care for Houston though. Didn't care for it. Iowa. I don't think I've been there. I'm going to put it here just because I'm not sure. I can't remember. Minnesota. Oh, God. I went there for a fucking wedding. Oh, what is the Twin City that's there? What is it? Is it St. Paul? Is that the one in Minnesota? Minneapolis. Okay, yes. I had to go to Minneapolis for a wedding. That's a funny story. I will put it, didn't care for it, but it does have a giant mall, which was really cool. I did enjoy the massive mall. This list is stupid. I'm going to put it here. Just because I enjoyed a few of the small places I went outside of Minneapolis, and I liked the big mall. Yay capitalism. Listen, I'm not above loving on one of the last living malls in the United States. They do be shopping. You know how it is. I must consume. It is a bad sign when the mall is a highlight. Listen, take what I'm saying with a grain of salt. Okay, my standards is like I like it when it's chill, like chilly. I like the nature parts where I go, and if there's a cool place to purchase things. Listen. And then she says, why is the list white? Listen, people of color can enjoy a chilly weather and places to shop. Okay? That doesn't make it white per se. Paige said her view is right and should be taken as word of law. Thank you. Name one. I actually, dude, I know someone personally who I know someone who is a person of color who enjoys a nice chilly weather. We bonded over that. I was like, wow. My day of truth. Is it you? Nice. He goes to another school. That's right. Goes to Canada. goes to Canada. That's stupid. Name one black person is a hilarious chat message. We know Wooly. No, Wooly likes it warm. Oh my God, have we ever talked about this? When I've been over to Wooly's house, it reminds me of going to Pat's parents' house. It is like a sauna in there. I remember I went, we're all bundled up. I walk in and I'm like, oh fuck. And I'm just like tearing off all of my layers and I'm sitting there and I'm like, holy fucking shit. And then Punch Mom's like, yeah, it's pretty warm, huh? And I'm like, girl, what the fuck? Crazy. And it reminds me of Pat's parents also love it so hot that even me and Galron were like literally like wet with sweat. Name one black person. Doja Cat. Well, he has all his cameras set for black people, so white people look undead on them. Listen, I love that for him, and I agree with it. I think he should keep it. It's so funny. Yeah, Wooly is from Grenada. Shorts weather, like my mom, it's 72. But yeah, but Pat's parents, like, just sweltering crazy. And some people love that, and listen, more power to you. I like it slightly chilly in my house. And then if I'm cold, you know what I do? I put on a fucking sweater like my 93-year-old father taught me. You put on a goddamn sweater. We don't need to turn up the heat. You put on a sweater. What's my room temperature? I like it chilly. I like it to be a little chilly. I don't know quite, like Pat. Okay, Pat, can you tell them? Listen. Fall is the best season. It goes fall, winter, power gap, spring, power gap, summer. What do you mean I'm full of shit? Fine, call me out. What? Winter is the actual worst. It really depends on where you're living. But I didn't hate parts of the winter in Montreal or Chicago. Pat says, I like to keep it chilly. Just put a jacket on. You turned all the heat off in the house and I was waking up in the morning to 56 degrees Fahrenheit. Listen, so Gowron and I are just alike. That child is crazy. It was winter, right? And he's like a baby and he would just be squirming. And I'm like, one of the things, check if they're hungry, check their diaper, and then check if they're in pain and check the temperature. So I thought, well, surely he's not warm. It's freezing. But I took off his clothes and he slept like a baby, and he still likes it really, really cold. I can't believe the weather he'll sleep in just like a onesie. Crazy. But like I'm the exact same way. And I remember talking to the pediatrician about it, and he's like, son, they just like it cold. He's like, that's fine as long as he sleeps and wakes up fine. And absolutely so cold. Me and that baby love it cold. I love it. Oh, good times, good times. Okay. I got crabs in Maryland. I've never been to Maryland. I don't know. But I do enjoy seafood. I'm going to put it here because I don't know. Have I been to Maryland? Oh, MagFest is in Maryland. Oh, then I'll put it in B. You're right. I have been. Thank you. You're right. You're right. I have been there. Oh, and you know what? I liked Baltimore. Okay, you're right. Thank you. I enjoyed being in Baltimore. No, MagFest didn't save it. Just remembering that I went there. I did enjoy that. And I actually like Baltimore. I know a lot of people I like Baltimore. Maryland D tier for silly pronunciation. Oh, did I pronounce it weird? Why the fuck does a picture of Nebraska have a heart? I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. A lot of hearts up in here. I don't know what is this? Where is that? Is that North Carolina? Maryland. You did not. Pat just said, Paige, I dropped my pants in the toilet, frowny face. You did not. How did you do that? What do you mean? You're such a bizarre person. Did you like shit it on your pants? Oh my God. See, this is why you don't get too many streams from me, guys, because when I come over here, did you flush the child down as well? My God. Did you shit yourself? Tell me you didn't shit yourself. God. Okay. Okay, now I'm having trouble remembering. Okay, so now I know what you're gonna say. Wait, Pat says my PJ pants strings were undone because I was getting changed and I'm too short. So when I peed, the strings fell into the toilet and touched the water. That's just this. Okay, first of all, that's just the strings. Still gross though. Gross. Why don't you just like put your dick out through the hole instead of pulling down your pants? Pat likes to like be completely naked when he pees. It's really weird. He loves it. He takes off everything and just pees naked. And I hope my child does not. I hope Gauron does not. Pat says, I keep forgetting you can do that. What do you think that hole is for? What do you think that's like? It's a new move. I'm not used to it. You're insane. And yet your zipper is always undone on your jeans. I don't know. Ridiculous, man. Pooping naked. Listen, if you're shitting naked, it's go time. Like, you better be just sweating and crying. Like, or not better be, but you probably are. Nobody use the hole for peeing. Why not? Do you like, or at least put it over your wiener over the top of it. That's understandable. But like all the clothes come off to pee. Naked shitting is dire circumstances. I work at Home Depot, and if people don't take off the apron when they shit, there's a chance the strings have touched poop. No, don't. No, it's fine. I'm not going to think about that. All right. Nope. All right. We're going to think about something else because I can't think about it too much. All right. I've got a new clip. Oh no. I have an F tier. Are you ready? It should come as no surprise that my F tier is. Are you ready? Drum roll, please. A second stand. It is Ohio. It's Ohio. It is 100. You know what? Ohio is by itself. Ohio is alone. Arkansas, compared to Ohio, bumps it up. Bumps it up. Get fucked. I hate Ohio. Nothing good has ever happened in Ohio. It is dog shit. Except one time. I weirdly had a good time. I think it was Cleveland. That was okay. It's still a shitty place. Absolutely dog shit. I lived in Ohio for a year. It fucking sucked. I lived there. I know. I lived there. Dog shit. Dog shit. Horrible. Horrible. By choice. Very unfortunately, sort of not my choice. Fate, you could say. It was awful. Absolutely disgusting, horrible. I don't like anything there. Anything there. The roads suck. The people. I mean, obviously there were also kind people there, but overall I was like, wow. I hated where I lived. I hated driving around the entire state. Which state has Cincinnati in? Ohio. Dog shit place. I will say excellent food in Cincinnati. The food is awful. Good food, the chili sucks. I'm sorry. Your chili spaghetti sucks. It was bad. Did not care for it. There are some really good restaurants though in downtown like Cincinnati. There was some good shit. But that chili was rough. They call it Skyline because it makes you want to jump off a building. I think that if you like it, I think that's good for you. I think you should love the things you love and you shouldn't care what anyone thinks. From my perspective, no thank you. With love and respect, no thank you. God bless you, no thank you. I take back all the bad things I thought about this list. Thank you. I told you to wait. Did you ever meet an Amish person? I have. I really like the Amish. I have no problem. I used to know a couple Mennonites. They're cool. Pat says, God, I should run into the office and fart. I'm really cooking one up in here. You better not. If I'm sitting here and I just start smelling something and it's because you're like right over here behind this wall and just like wafting it in here, I'm going to lose my mind. Again, if you love Ohio or Cincinnati or Skyline food, etc., chili, that's awesome. You should enjoy it. I will say no thank you respectfully. But that was probably the worst time of my life, and a lot of it had to do with just being in Ohio. Being in Ohio made everything 10,000 times worse. I don't know how anybody can have an issue with the Amish because they're chill on their own. They don't bother nobody. And I like the things they make. I think that's neat. Why are we ranking states? I don't know, for fun. We will get to Fear and Hunger, though, so don't worry. Everything is worse in Ohio. If you live there, you are God's strongest soldier. And I have any fun stories from there. Yes. When I was there, I went to a strip club and with a bunch of friends, and we sat there on there's the stage and there's like the floor seating, and then there's like a balcony area, and all of a sudden a lot of the strippers were like looking up there and doing all stuff, and this black guy walks in, and he has like all these strippers up there and all this stuff, and I'm like, oh, who's that? And he's like not far from me. I'm like, oh, who's that? And then one of the strippers comes over and we're talking, and I'm like, oh, who's that? Like, everyone's fawning over that guy, and they're like, oh, that's Dave Chappelle. And I was like, what? And Dave Chappelle was there. He was there, and it was him, because I was like, oh my God, that is Dave Chappelle. It was cool. I've told this story before. The kids my cousin was teaching while in training, and they were selling crack. Oh no. And then a stripper came and put her boobs in my face and was like, it was a pretty quiet night too. Like, it was like really quiet for I think it was like, I feel like it was a Friday or Saturday night, but she put her boobs in my face and I was like, hell yeah, cool. And then she walked away and I looked up and Dave was like, and I was like, maybe that wasn't me. Maybe not. I don't remember, but there was nothing else going on. So it was a quiet night. Gets motorboated. Yeah, obviously. Yeah, this was a million years ago. This was a long time ago. This was pre-crisis Chappelle. I don't remember. This was like 2011, 12, 13. It was a while. It was a long time ago. Many moons ago. Yeah, that was crazy. I also liked him in Men in Tights. But yeah, Ohio, but that was so when I was 29, as you know. God. I think it was earlier than that. I can't remember. I'll have to look through. It was 50 years ago. I'll have to look through my diaries. Let's see. So yeah, Ohio's dog shit. I'm so sorry. If you love it, I think that's awesome. Bloom where you are planted. Gravy Langley used 500 bits and said delayed, but I am obligated to give you money for the Skyline hate and camaraderie. Well, that's very kind. Thank you. I appreciate that. Again, if you like it, I think that's cool. But chili is very important to me. I'm very into really good chili, and it's very sweet chili, and it's very runny. It's very runny. Minnesota is C tier. I just didn't care for a lot of it. It's kind of there because I enjoyed the mall. I enjoyed the big ass mall. That was cool. If you like it, that's fine, but I'm into good food. Yeah, okay, listen, I also like shitty food. Like, you guys know I love McDonald's. Come on. Like, I'm not like the end all be all of delicious food over here. You know what I'm saying? Like, Wisconsin. I love Wisconsin. I'm going to put it in A. I really like Wisconsin. I love driving through there. I like being there. I love New Glarus. I really quite enjoyed it. I like the people for the most part. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. But again, this is my context, right? And the cheese. Ugh, crazy. Stupid, crazy, delicious cheese. Where did I have the interaction with Tony Hawk? Unfortunately, it was on, well, not unfortunately. It was on a plane, and I can't remember where I was going. I can't remember. But I remember texting my friends being like, I am sitting not too far from Tony Hawk. That was wild. Oh God. I've been. Oh, man, I don't know. Maybe this is the whitest list ever. Utah is weird. I'm gonna put it in B because I think it's really pretty. I don't care for the people. I'm sure there's lovely people. The people that I met, it was just a lot of. It's weird. It's weird. It's a weird place. But I liked a lot of it. Utah over Illinois is wild. I'm from Illinois, so I have a lot of mixed feelings with Illinois. I may move it. I'm going into a wedding in Utah soon. It's a beautiful place. It's a beautiful place. Utah over Michigan. That's a good point. You know what? You're right. I'm going to put it here. You're right. Wait, no. Where's Utah? Where did I put Utah? Yeah, no. What am I doing? Well, no. That stays there. No, Utah and Michigan are in the same. Utah and Michigan. Utah better than Illinois? That's a good point. You know what? You're right. You're right. Because there's a lot to do in Illinois. There's a lot of nature. Illinois, you have to remember, Illinois is really hard for me. I'm from there. I know it pretty well. I have a lot of mixed feelings there. So it's kind of, that one's hard for me. I'm very biased. But I like Utah. I'm not like, I fucking love Utah. I like Michigan quite a bit. Kansas. Have I been to Kansas? I need to look through my... Well, it wasn't very memorable if that's the case. Also, remember, B and C are going to be the ones I don't have a lot of experience in. Gravy Langley says, Illinois is such a mixed bag. There are so many different types of people in cities for a relatively small state. Illinois is not small. It's long. It's actually very, very long. Pat says, Illinois can't be that bad because wife is from there, also touches Canada, so that's a 1. Illinois does not touch Canada, babe. Illinois does not touch Canada. I'm so sorry. Pat says, are you people fucking stupid? It absolutely does. Are you sure? Are you so sure? Oh boy. So here's Illinois, right? And there's Canada up there. Pat says the American side of the lake meets the Canadian side of the lake in the middle. Are you brain dead? Pat, no, that doesn't count. That doesn't count. That does not even count. No, it does not count. It's Lake Michigan. It's not Lake Illinois and Canada. It's Lake Michigan. That's the dong. It's not even Canadian water, dummy. I love you so much. You're so cute. Oh my God. All right. You're so funny. Man is wrong. News at 11. I love him. All right. Okay, now I like Virginia. I also enjoy driving through, but I don't. Put in. I'm gonna put it in C, just because I enjoy driving through it. I have enjoyed driving through it. Again, that's my context. I have enjoyed a good drive through. That's, again, my context sucks. I didn't know Michigan was entirely contained within the U.S. What are you talking about? You are insane. You are insane. A lot of the driving that made me go to a lot of states, or the flying, was like going to weddings, visiting people, blah, blah, blah. And that's just kind of, travel around the U.S. was kind of what I did, like, for fun. Like, I didn't really go out and party or go to bars too much. I would just, like, drive around. I like taking trains. Those are my favorite. But unfortunately, the U.S. train system fucking sucks. And it's not as wide-reaching as it is in other countries. I love trains. Let's see. Hold on, I'm gonna check something. Paige loves trains. Autism confirmed. No, I don't think I've been to Nebraska. Apparently, America is working with Japan to create a monorail for America. Sure hope it happens. It would be cool. That would be nice. Fingers crossed that's true. That would be so sick. Faulty Jaw was subscribed. Thank you very, very, very kindly. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I don't want to say it's not happening because I don't know, but it would be cool. It would be cool. Monorail, monorail, monorail. We love cars and shitty roads too much. So true. I'm just gonna put it here. I don't know. I don't know much about it. So this is the part where it's going to be a little bit like, I don't know. Connecticut. Have I been I don't think I've been to Connecticut. So I'm going to put it. I hear the shopping's cool there. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to put it in C tier. Again, that doesn't mean I know what I'm talking about. That's going to be where I'm going to put it. Delaware, don't know much about. Maine. I'm going to put that in because I want to go there. I've been wanting to go there. But again, I don't know. Yeah, C is going to be kind of dumping ground. You know. More positive dumping ground, slightly more, you know what I'm saying. Winter Titan subscribed, resubbed at 57 months and said Maine robbed. You know what? One day if I ever get to go there, I would absolutely love to change my mind. Oh, Maine did give us Stephen King. That is, I have heard it is East Coast BC. Ooh, it is spooky. Ooh. I will keep it at B because I don't know, but that is looking favorable. And I do love a good lobster in a spooky forest, I'll tell you. Mississippi. I think I drove through there once. I think it was with my mom. Didn't care for it. Kansas. I've been to Kansas City. It was fine. It was fine. Nothing to write home about. Massachusetts. I love Boston. I just spit everywhere, sorry. I actually really, really love Boston. Boston. I know I'm going to put it in A tier. I actually really love Boston. Please don't think less of me. I really like Boston. Very positive experiences there. I think it's a beautiful city. Now, again, that's the city. I don't think I have much experience outside of Boston with Massachusetts. Don't worry, we will think less of you. Oh, no. New Hampshire. I don't recall. I don't think I've been there. We'll put it here then, because I don't know. North Carolina. Is that North Carolina? Because I've been to Raleigh, and that was okay. Had to go to a wedding there. That was... well, I'll put it here. I'll put it here. Well, no, because... Oh, wait, no. Okay. The Carolinas are together. Pennsylvania. I have been to Philadelphia a couple of times. It was a place that I have been. It wasn't as bad. Here it's always sunny there. I would love to rank the provinces. I've only been, well, no, I've been to all the lower ones. I haven't been to, like, the Yukon, unfortunately. Oh, God, yeah?
I love you. We're going to go get some chunks at the store because we're out.
Cool, all right.
I'm also farting into the office.
You better not. Hey,
Oh, no, it's in here.
You better not. Hey, I'm hungry. Fuck you. Get out. What am I going to eat?
I don't know.
I'm hungry. See, when I'm over here, you need to cook me food. Oh, come on. Can you pick up like some food that I would like? Pat,
Yeah, what do you want?
I'll text you.
I love you.
Yeah, whatever. Love you. Get your ass out of here. Go away. Oh, God. If I start smelling something bad, I'm going to be really mad. Pittsburgh, I have been there, which I actually liked Pittsburgh. I will put it at C. I will put it at C. Pat said he really left a broiler in there. Thank you. Delicious. Thank you. Dude, I'm not even playing. I'm not trying to be like, oh, I love HelloFresh. No, but I actually really like HelloFresh, and I may, like, we need to resubscribe because I genuinely really like it. And Pat actually does a really good job cooking HelloFresh. Anyway. Okay. Oklahoma. The problem with Oklahoma is that I love the musical Oklahoma. But I'm just going to put it at C. Where the wind comes, it comes sweeping down the plain. Old Judd is dead. A candle lights his head. Which state is Rent? New York City. A ranking of musicals. I could do some classic ones for sure. Okay. Montana is beautiful. I'm going to put it as B. I really like Montana. I actually quite like Montana. Not a whole lot to do there, though. So I'm putting it in favorable, but not like my favorite place in the entire world. You were Prince Dauntless in Once Upon a Mattress. I love Once Upon a Mattress. Princess Winifred is my dream role. Or was, loved it. Okay, and Oregon. I'm going to have to put in A. It's almost S. I love Oregon a lot. And so is my list. This is my list. I'm pretty okay with it. I think. What do you guys think? The game category. I thought I switched it to just chatting. Oh no. Because I am going to play Fear and Hunger. It is. Okay. Ugh. I really love Wisconsin. This is the term in a map now. This is it. It is just chatting. Oh, good. I'm also in California. We could easily be next to Ohio. The problem is if... Okay. I'll text you in just a second. You like Ohio? Really? That's awesome. Good for you. Bloom where you are planted. That's good. I just had a really not great time there, and there was no silver lining. There was nothing positive about that for me. When did you fall in love with a redheaded dwarf? I fall in love with him every day. I really do. Every day, I'm just like, I wake up and I'm like, oh, and then I get up and I'm like, oh, he's pretty great. He, even when he farts, absolutely even when he farts, I know, ew, right? He, brought me flowers out of nowhere for no reason. At first I saw them and I was like, oh, are these fuck up flowers? Did something happen? And he handed them to Galron. He's like, okay, go give those to mommy. And Galron's like, flower, mom. And I'm like, and it was really cute. It was sweet. Pre-ordered the fart text. That's right. I think it depends on what part of California you are in. I dated a girl from Ohio and it sounded like a nightmare. It's rough. So you got to mention nice. California and Texas are really hard because when you have a place that's so big like that, they might like parts of it might as well be completely different states. Same thing with Illinois. It's so long you could easily slice it right around maybe a little bit below Springfield or Champaign. California is like 5 different places. Same thing with Texas. Oh, I didn't text Pat for food. Thank you. NorCal gang. Cool.